Welcome back. Point Park with a 58-49 lead here in the second half. 11:59 remaining. Point Park trying to scratch away a victory and end a 5-game losing skid. We knew tonight that they were going to have to rebound as a team. Fousseyni Konate putting the team on his back tonight. 11 rebounds and 14 points. He has a double-double. Daniel King at the free throw line now. He has 7 points for the team. Asim Plez with 6 rebounds. Gavin Rajapale with 4. Above his average as King hits his second, lead back up to 10. Pioneers out rebounding Washington Adventist 28-25. In the corner, Wilson. He misses. Ball deflected. Last touched by Connor. It'll stay here. And with the loss of Aaron Barlow tonight, who's averaging over 10 rebounds a game, Vines will inbound it to Wilson. Back to Vines. Up top for Kess, and it was almost turned over, knocked away by King. He gave chase out of bounds. Couldn't catch up to it. Shot clock stops at 22. Kess will inbound it, and they will start over. Vines now again. Down inside underneath, and it's knocked away. Wilson the intended target. King gets the interception. Double covered in the corner, gets it to Roberts, newly in the game. In the corner, Connor finds Konate again. No interest in shooting that. They're going to swing it back along to the outside. Rajapale will reset, looking to the bench for his call. An organized offense. Rajapale, long three. Missed off the front iron. Organization on offense, not something Point Park men's basketball has been traditionally used to, as Vines lays it in, 59-51. It's been a run and gun type offense traditionally. Connor stripped on his way up. And the ball turned over. In the Bob Rager era of Pioneers men's basketball, it was lackadaisical defense, hurry up, get back on the other side, and shoot as many threes as you can in one trip, and hope one goes in. Traveling violation against Javon Wilson. And Gabe Buban in his second season at the helm wanted a more organized offense, more defensive presence shown by his team. He's getting that this season, getting that today. And that's why the Pioneers with an 8-point advantage against Washington Adventist. Taking it down inside is Connor. He lays it in with the left hand. Washington Adventist receiving votes in the NAIA top 25 this season. Is Point Park putting on a midcourt press now. Far side, it's Kess for 3. He misses off the backside of the rim. Rebound going up, missing. Swatted by Rajapale to Roberts. Transition now. King takes it in. No shot called. Foul on the floor. Good fancy footwork by him to get the ball to fall. But it doesn't count. 10-point advantage, though score stays. So they're receiving votes, and that means they didn't get enough to get in the top 25. Enough votes from head coaches around the country, but they did get enough to get mentioned in there. They did get a single vote at least, and if you look at the votes overall, puts them at about 31st in the country. Also receiving votes in that top 25 poll, West Virginia Tech in the River States Conference. Figures out to about 227th. IU Southeast in the preseason poll at 19th. IU East at 9th. Tough River States Conference schedule for Point Park this season with some nationally ranked opponents. King hits them both. Lead up to 12, largest of the night for Point Park or either side. Under 10 minutes to go in the contest. King's going to get called for a foul. Some light contact as Lovett brought it up the floor. Disagreeing with the call.
Point Park foul on number 20, Daniel King, his second, team's 5th.
And Elijah Maynard will inbound. He's averaging 11.7 boards this season. Finds Vines up high. Working it down low and losing possession is Murphy. He gets it back from his side, is able to get it out to Vines, kicks it out. A three from Lovett misses. Rebound, second chance underneath. Phillips gets that one to go. Andre Phillips back in the game for the first time in a while. The 6'10 junior center gets the bucket and the foul. He will go to the line once again. Score at 63-53. Big couple of rebounds there for Washington Adventist, a place that they have been outdone by Point Park. Misses the and one. Kanate rebound again. Foos having a good night on the boards. Rebounds at 30-28 in favor of Point Park. Kanate goes up. Shock bench wanted a traveling violation there. Defensive foul against Point Park. That's against Connor. It's his second. It's the team's seventh, and it means we head to the free throw line for 1-1. Or the bonus from here on out. It's Charles Vines, and he makes the first of the 1-1. He's awarded a second. Lead is now 9. The second misses. Rebound underneath by King. Out to Connor. Rajapale will bring it up. Gavin slows it down and puts some one-on-one moves on Lovett. Takes it down inside, and he loses the ball. Good job to get it back. Tried to get it into Connor. Knocked around. Connor still has it. He takes it in, and he can't find the bottom of the net. Good job by Point Park overall to keep possession there. Down underneath, somehow that one fell. It'll get credited to Maynard. Timeout from the Point Park bench. As the Shock now trail by 7, 8:33 to go. We'll keep it here for the 30-second timeout and get an update on the stat sheet.
Timeout, Point Park, a 30-second timeout.
(63-56). That was a good couple of possessions there on both sides. One of them found the score column. 25-15. Point Park out on a nice run to start this second half, outscoring the Shock by 10 after trailing by 3 going into the locker room. 4 players in double figures on the scoreboard for Point Park tonight. 3 for the Shock. Make that 5 for Point Park. Daniel King, Michael Connor, Gavin Rajapale, Fusini Kanate, and Nassim Plez, all 5 starters with 5 points. Vines, Levitt, and Murphy for Washington Adventist. Gavin working the side. Gets it off the glass somehow. Gets the shot off. Gets the foul. Count it. Bucket.
Foul on 31. Murphy, his first. Team's 8. Bonus free throw for Gavin.
Gavin heads to the line for an extra point. 93% from the charity stripe this season, and he makes it. Lead back up to 10 on the 3-point possession. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 8:15 to go. Corner 3 missed by Murphy. Roberts fighting for the rebound underneath. He couldn't get it.
Possession to the Shock.
And he knocks it out of bounds. Possession stays here with the Shock. Vines chucks it up high and gets it back. Long side for Maynard. Into the corner to Levitt. Down inside, far side was Murphy losing possession. Another turnover from the Shock. And that stat above them all stands out as the one that's made the difference tonight. 16 turnovers for the Shock, 8 for Point Park. King, corner. Gavin. slowing things down, 10 to shoot. Awkward pass to Konate, gets it with 8 to shoot. They need to make something happen now, 5 on the shot clock. His bench lets him know, takes it the whole way in, kicks it out. King at the buzzer, almost got it to go off the near side of the rim. Kicks it out for Gavin. They're going to have another offensive possession here. Offensive rebound, and they get to waste 30 more seconds. Rajapale, guarded by Levitt, takes a 3, buries it! Rajapale for 3, 13-point lead, the largest of the night. 69 to 56. We thank you again for joining us here on Thanksgiving Eve here on the Point Park Sports Network. Pioneers would be very thankful to get out of here with a victory tonight. After losing 5 in a row against a really good Washington Adventist squad. A team that's given them problems over the last 3-4 seasons. 5:28 to go, first half. Point Park with a 29-25 lead. Red Storm chipping away at the deficit.
Well, right before we left, Josh, a double team right here after midcourt. The defense is getting stepped up for Rio to try to get some turnovers from the Pioneers. It worked that time.
Aaron Barlow back in the game for Point Park.
Aaron Barlow will come back in for the Pioneers.
We'll take that nice turnover. As they always say in basketball, your feet and the ball have to work in tandem. You can't move those feet too fast. They're going to call you for a travel every time.
Here's Plez. Pulls up from the elbow. Drains it.
Plez with some nice form right there in the foul shot, right by the foul line. Pulled up nicely, like you said, from the elbow. Good form, nothing but net.
His first field goal of the night gives Point Park a 6-point lead. Greg Wallace back and forth with Devin Price. Now down inside. Council couldn't hang on to it. Ball on the floor, and coming away with it is Asim Plez. Plez up the floor. Pulls up again. That time front of the rim. Offensive rebound. Konate was there. Not sure if he's going to get the stat for the offensive rebound. Couldn't hang on to it. Now Rio other end. Another miss, but a rebound from Maximic. And a push. 31-25. The score remains. 4:20 left on the clock.
Yeah, Maximic definitely over the back and a little push on that rebound. High rebound. It'll get you sucked in sometimes every once in a while. Give a little bit more body underneath. Fusini's going to go to the line.
Fusini Konate shooting 1-1.
Shoot the 1-1, Josh.
Cameron Schrader.
Cameron Schrader comes into the game. Maximic will take a seat on the bench. Over the limit, Konate's first. He will get a second. Foos' first trip to the free throw line this evening. This year a 48% free throw shooter. He goes 1 for 2 that time. Price takes it up. Burgess tried to slide it down inside. Instead, it's intercepted. Connor in transition. Barlow takes it down in. Good move by Aaron to take it all the way to the rim.
Boy, that was some nice transition basketball. Connor takes it out. Nice to Barlow. Beautiful, as you described. Spin move inside the paint, Josh, for 2.
Price inside the arc, misses. Offensive rebound, and the follow-through. Council.
Well, there's a situation where Council's in amongst our trees, the trees that we have. Somehow got the rebound away from 2 Pioneers to put it back up.
Plez working it. Gets it to Konate. Called for a travel.
Yeah, Fusini, he knew what he wanted to do. He's on the baseline. He's going to go hard to the basket, probably put it up on the short side of the basket. Again, feet got a little faster than putting the ball on the floor.
Rio's 3 for 15 from long range tonight. Point Park, 2 for 2. Only 2 3-pointers. Uncharacteristic of the team, but they have a 7-point lead. Inside, Council. Drops it off. Going up and getting the and one is Wallace. Foul goes against Foos.
Yeah, Wallace, big 6'6" body down underneath. He bodied him in. kind of used that body positioning, bumped the Pioneer out. Fusini's telling the ref, I'm standing straight up, ref. What do you need me to do? Easy bucket.
Wallace misses the free throw. Konate grabs the board. Ples now. Pioneers quick to get back. Up 5. Michael Connor trying to get it to Barlow. He's poked from behind by Council, called for the foul, and Barlow will head to the line.
Well, Josh, as you mentioned about the Pioneers from the three-point and how it's a unique stat that you said 2 of 2 from the Pioneers. As we've been describing all night, it is constant penetration to the basket. Coach saw something that he believes he can take it to Rio.
First free throw is good.
So far, Josh, the formula's right. Pioneers up by 6, 35-29 right now with 3:02 left in the first half.
Against Washington Adventist 1 week ago, Point Park shot 22% from long range, just 4 of 18. They were still able to come out on top. Usually a 4 for 18 night results in a loss, but shot 53% overall from the field because they were able to get it down low to Fusini Konate so much. Pioneers working it down low tonight, shooting well from the line, and it's resulting in the lead so far. Here's a long shot from Burgess. He buries it.
Got to get a hand in Burgess's face. Again, him and Kelly, they will put it up from anywhere, it seems like, tonight, so got to get a hand. That was too easy of a wide-open 3 for Burgess.
Ples now. Right side for Konate. To Barlow from the free throw line, misses wide left. Burgess again. Getting some good minutes tonight off the bench. Over to Price, back to Burgess. Taking it himself behind the back pass, tried to feed it down to Easy.
Yeah, Barlow's still tapping his chest from that last time down. He's saying it's my bad, my bad. That's not Barlow's game. Barlow is not the coming out to the foul line and shooting. He needs to get down low and really battle on the boards. That stat 4 of 18, Josh, that tells you, I think, why the Pioneers are taking it to the hoop. Much stronger this game. They were cold, I remember, last Wednesday.
Offensive foul.
Trying to take it to the hoop was Connor, calling for the offensive foul. It's a 3-point game. The Red Storm can tie it on this possession. King will come back in. Foose takes a breather.
King right now has 11 points already tonight, Josh, and he is, again, a fire plug off that bench.
The home team has won each of the last 4 meetings between the two clubs, splitting decisions each of the last 2 years. Far side shot, Burgess buries it, ties it, and a fist bump from Jackson.
Burgess just saying, give me the ball. Give me the ball. I'll keep shooting all night long if you give me that wide open on the three-pointers.
Now it's Connor. Over to Ples. Barlow trying to set a screen. He's going to take it the whole way instead, and he lays it in. 37-35, Pioneers lead. Burgess on the right side, Price up top. Wallace now, guarded by Ples. Slides it, tried to get it to Price, over and back. Couldn't handle the pass.
Yeah, that was a sloppy possession, Josh, by Rio, which we'll take, believe me. But you could see, you know, coaches yelling out different directions, and the team just looked confused on there. Obviously not paying attention, creates the over and back.
Timoney comes back in for Rio Grande. Sat out most of last season with a foot injury. Got surgery over the offseason. Here at Point Park, or here at Rio Grande from Spain. Bounce pass down inside. Barlow takes one dribble, looking the whole time to try and get it out. Tried to move it to Ples, instead turned over under a minute to go. 3 from Burgess, front end of the rim, no go. Last touch down there by, it looked like Connor.
Last touch by Point Park, Rio Grande.
There's an example, Josh, right there. Burgess gets it on the wing. What did Gavin do? A little bit of pressure, a little hand in the face, caused him to miss that one.
Burgess tonight with 9 points, all coming from long range. And Jackson Burgess, basketball runs in the family. His grandfather, Jody Burgess, coached for 26 years in high school basketball. And guess what? Jody Burgess coached a man named Ken French at one point, who you see in the left huddle. Ken French, the head coach of Rio Grande. played under Jody Burgess for a while he was in high school. And then whenever he started his coaching career, he was the assistant to Jody Burgess. And now he's coaching his grandson.
It's a cool connection. And there's some research, Josh. I'm impressed.
Burgess, a freshman now at Rio Grande, averaging almost 5 points a night. Third on the team in three-pointers. He adding 3 more so far tonight. Down inside, knocked around, no go. Pioneers in transition. Easy take to the basket by Connor.
It's a basketball player's dream, Josh. A 3-on-1, you have every option. Right, left, just pick one. Great finish by the Pioneers.
Here's Timoney. Rio can get the last shot. French telling his team to wait. 12th year head coach saying go now, under 10 seconds on the clock. 3. No. Pioneers can get the last shot. It's Ples at the buzzer. No. So that'll do it. Pioneers escape with a 4-point lead at halftime. 39-35. Final thoughts heading into the break.